I'm Sarah Richardson. This is Anne-Marie. And she's having triplets. These are the 2 rooms that Anne-Marie's going to use as her nursery. And this is what Anne-Marie's nursery looks like now, thanks to lots of help from Design Inc. I'm getting an exclusive from TV news anchor Anne-Marie. She's making headlines of her own.
Hey,
hi.
Come in, it's cold.
Look at you. You look like $1 million.
Well, $1 million babies anyway.
She's having triplets, but we have to deliver the design on time and on a very tight budget.
We budgeted for 1, and now we have 3. Hadn't been in the budget is the plan for the minivan. So that's a huge extra expense that we're now putting money aside for. Our dollars really have to stretch. This is sort of going to be baby central, and I'll take you to this room first.
Okay.
This is where we hope to put the cribs.
Cribs are big.
I know they're big.
3 cribs will take up 3 times the floor space.
So do you know what the sex of the babies is?
We just found out what they are. Do you want to know?
Please tell me they're the same sex.
Baby A is a girl, baby B is a girl, and baby C is a boy.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah!
Another challenge. It also needs to be gender neutral.
Wow, I just got shivers. That's so exciting.
For Anne-Marie, until it's time to change their diapers.
What we were thinking is of doing a change table in each room.
Good call. There's going to be a lot of changing in the future. But for now, let's change the topic and go across the hall where the nursing lounge will be.
I would like this room to just be comfortable because I think we're going to spend a ton of time in here. A couch, I've heard this is great because you can sort of lay down.
Yeah.
A chair for rocking.
This is about making a space that you're going to feel comfortable in and that will be relaxing for you and the babies.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah, no, and that was
and your
our
husband.
goal. Yes. My mom will be here. She's coming up.
I was going to say, do you have family?
Yes. She's living in the guest room.
She's moving in for a while.
Design Inc. may not have experience with triplets, but 3 of us recently had babies of our own. We'll need to draw on our own nursery know-how for this project.
The hardwood floors are great, but I think for sound and for cozy and for comfort, I think you're gonna want an area rug. And I would say that we're looking for off the rack and ready to go. With a $5,000 budget for 2 rooms, for 3 cribs, for 2 change tables, for a sofa and a chair, I think we need to be very creative.
Get your cardboard boxes.
Not exactly what I was thinking, but I do know.
With the amount of south light, no red, no orange, no pink. Let's stay away from the hot colors, because right now it's freezing outside and I'd like to stick my head out there for a little chill off.
That leaves yellow, green, and blue for this room. And for Crib Central?
Not this. Babies don't belong in brown.
Yeah.
There's enough brown associated with babies.
A crib is 60 inches long. You could have crib, and the 3rd crib could peninsula out from the wall. 1 crib, 2 crib, 3 crib. A crib coming out this way, and then the train of cribs play, right? The crib train. Get on the crib train. That was a really bad dance move.
All right, that was my dance double. I don't really dance like that. Time for Kate and Natalie to bust a move on fabric inspiration.
This is really fresh and fun too.
We're off to a great start. I'd like to finish Anne-Marie's rooms in about 2 weeks.
I want her to have some time to relax, because the way I look at it, this woman is never gonna have any downtime again for about 20-some years.
As for additional input, Tommy's lived through a Design Inc. baby boom. He's perfect to round out our nursery trio.
There's 2 rooms, so one's going to be the feeding lounge, and then the other side will be for sleeping.
The restaurant is what we're going to refer to it as.
Do you mind if we sort through the ones that we like? What don't you like?
I don't like this.
I don't like it either. Let's stick it in the suggestion box. That says
Not sweet enough for you.
So far, nothing's grabbing me.
What if you did black and white with a color? Ooh.
Now it looks like a tablecloth.
Okay, now can I get some
The
service?
spaghetti and meatballs.
Is this well priced?
About $10 a yard.
Okay.
Under 10.
Drapes?
Drapes.
Why not?
Definitely.
You know, this starts to have some energy.
You know what else?
What?
We have an opportunity to use ball fringe.
What?
Ball fringe.
On what?
On like a pillow or something.
I'd like to think up a good way to use the beige scheme.
So tell me how I funk up beige.
With ball fringe, stupid.
Thanks, Tommy, but I think the nursery needs a different direction.
I want to push Anne-Marie a little further. I don't want it to be like anybody else's nursery. I want it to be fun. I want it to be exciting, and I don't want it to be baby focused. Just kidding. Oh, we're into the no ducks, no books, no ponies, no plaid. I think ferns are too sophisticated. This may not be as easy as I thought.
And on your marks, get set, go.
Go. What do you think about this?
Love that.
I like that a lot.
This whole dot section works. I love that.
Do you think this is the ball fringe Tommy was talking about? Maybe in a different room. Maybe on a different shelf.
Here, look at this stripe, the wider stripe.
Brilliant. I love that. Love it. I love it. Love it.
I'm not seeing anything I love.
Could that be fun?
Okay, now we're getting somewhere.
That's boy, that's girl. I'm onto something. That's fun. See, this looks like something that's like hopped off the pages of a kid's storybook. That could be the one.
Now I'm feeling the love. Let's hope it's a scheme that Anne-Marie will love too.
You got more is more, and I got just a few to add.
But you got good stuff.
You know that for me, there's always one fabric that kind of says everything about the room. This is it.
Oh, I like that. It has a sense of whimsy to it.
These are some examples of really playful fabrics that go with it. I was really hoping that it would work with your fabrics that I really liked, which it does. So you could do black and cream, black and white with an accent of green blue, and then you could do beige and white with an accent of something completely different. I think that the feeding lounge should be a place that's playful and fun because that's where you're hanging out with the kids when they're awake.
Okay.
And I think that Crib Central is where they're asleep.
So it should be done in a more soothing palette.
At the end of the day, she just needs to trust us.
I think more color in the crib room, and maybe more the calming, soothing one we would do for the feeding lounge.
Uh-oh. Looks like the breaking news today may be our fabric story.
I'll take you into the studio.
Anne-Marie is having a girl, and a boy.
Yeah, you should have been there when they told me I had triplets.
We're getting some breaking news. Sarah Richardson of Design Inc. will be doing my nursery this evening.
She has a tight budget for 2 rooms, Crib Central and...
The restaurant.
The lead story today is how Anne-Marie will react when she sees I've flipped the schemes in these rooms.
And welcome back.
Sarah and I both love this.
Okay.
It has a sense of whimsy and fun to it, yet doesn't read baby.
And an anchor. It needs to have something to ground it. And listen to me talking about an anchor.
I was surprised by the bold leaf pattern. I'm not sure how I like it on a couch, but we'll see.
We talked about doing something like this great window pane
that. Yeah,
for the
I love
drapes.
that too.
I really like that a lot. I like the crazy wave almost better than I like the leaves.
I love this. I love dots. I've always loved dots.
Okay,
Romantic dishes and dots. Yeah.
Now for Crib Central.
So we kind of felt that this should be the calmer of the 2 rooms.
Beautiful.
right?
Okay.
You're going to love this.
Palette is safe. It's
really
lots of
do.
fun beiges.
Everything is really fun, and you guys really listened to what I asked for, so thank you. The only things that were flipped around backwards is they had the calm scheme in the crib room and the sort of loud, playful scheme in the feeding room. But I trust them.
Now that's the news we like to hear. We've got sign-off on fabric. Now for furniture. We need to find ready-made pieces that work with our budget.
The babies are coming! The babies are coming!
This is precisely the crib that we can't afford. $500 for some people is in the budget, and for us, that's 500 times 3. No, 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 no.
Not a fan of gliders.
Look, a glider.
I didn't like them when I had my own baby, and I still don't like them now. I'm sure I can come up with something more unique. Meanwhile, back at Baby Central, both rooms are getting a fresh coat of paint to launch our color schemes. The nursery, which is the calmer room,
I love it, and I love the color.
Oh, the color of this walls?
Yeah.
Silence.
But there's gonna be no silence in here.
No, there'll be a whole lot of crying.
it may not be that quiet across the hall either, but with blue on 2 walls and green on the others, it'll complement our storybook leaf pattern. So many babies, so little time.
Oh, he gets all the fun.
It's a tough job shopping for triplets. It's a lot of furniture, it's expensive, and we want it all to grow with the kids.
This is a really sore back waiting to happen.
But higher dressers could work as change tables in both rooms.
Under $450 in my books is a good deal.
2 change tables down, 3 cribs to go.
Here. This crib looks a lot like some of the contemporary cribs that are in the market that cost almost 10 times as much.
And if we get them spray lacquered, they'll look priceless.
Agreed.
Oh, and guess what? This crib is now out of stock. Can you imagine having 3 babies? No. Oh, that's nursery in a box, folks.
Things really are falling into place. A simple spray job will give these ready-made cribs a custom touch. The rocker is ready for upholstery and the drapes are almost done. As for our perfect storybook leaf fabric,
This fabric that we love, that is the inspiration for the entire nursery, is on back order.
And we're looking to have this finished in a week and a half.
Yeah.
That doesn't work.
And we sold her on it, and now Anne-Marie loves it as well.
That stinks!
and if that wasn't enough,
I just got a message from Anne-Marie. She has been admitted to the hospital. Babies are all fine, but they have some concerns, so it looks like she's about to be ordered on bed rest. This is far sooner than we ever anticipated. There's no room for error at this point.
and no more client meetings either.
We tried to do a few things by phone, but they've been great. They phoned me and said, health of the babies is most important. You sit back, you relax, and we're going to take care of everything. But I'm sure they'll do a great job.
I'll need some bed rest after this project's done. Anne-Marie is a TV news anchor with a breaking story of her own.
She's having triplets.
That's the good news. The bad news?
This fabric that we love is on back order.
That stinks!
And then Anne-Marie was given doctor's orders for bed rest.
This is far sooner than we ever anticipated.
So we're here for the next 7 weeks in the hospital, just waiting for the babies to stay locked and loaded, as I like to call it. I have had to cancel sort of all the meetings with Kate and with Natalie and Sarah. You sort of have to sort of let go and give your control to other people and, you know, keep your fingers crossed that it looks good. But I'm sure they'll do a great job.
No pressure, except there's no fabric for the nursing room, and now I'm feeling there's no wow in the nursery.
I don't really have a problem with neutrals on the whole, but I think babies deserve better than beige.
So we're going black and white with a punch of color. I've got some doggone good ideas to make it bold, vibrant, and textural. High on the touchy-feely factor.
That is really cute.
The doggy motif is the perfect choice. Don't all babies love dogs?
Oh my gosh, look at the wallpaper. That is so adorable.
This just in, our on-the-scene designer has uncovered more of our storybook leaf fabric.
This is the one fabric that Sarah based the entire nursery on, so it would have been a tragedy had we not had it. Excellent.
Tragedy averted. Our nursery and its occupants will be able to sleep easy. Ooh, that's looking nice. And this custom sofa is a wrong made right for us. It was too small for the original client.
Here comes Larry.
So we snagged it for below cost.
Hello, do you think it's gonna fit?
Ooh, that looks big.
Okay. Perfect.
Let's hope the sofa has the same effect on the babies. As one room fills with furniture, the other fills with friends. It's a crib making party.
So here's the plan.
Wow. Yeah, I'm not sure that's right. I think you got it upside down.
We missed these little guys.
What are they for?
Crazy.
This one here. We're done. Hey, Mark.
Wait a minute.
Where are all the pieces that the family assembled?
They only did the cribs.
Yep. That's a lot of crib. They might be dancing to the jailhouse rock in here. Oh my gosh, I want the dog wallpaper, especially since my daughter's first word was puppy. So what if we cropped each individual puppy? Then we could frame them up. Imagine how cute that's gonna be.
He's my favorite.
No time to waste. We've got a lot of work to do.
Get all the creases.
Yeah.
I always pull the fabric away from the lining and basically fluff it.
And did you fluff?
Joe's found his calling. You know what really works about the polka dot? Is that it can be polka dot princess for the girls, but for the boy, it can be a Dalmatian. Those are so Little Miss Muffet sat on a tuffet.
But the other thing about them is there's no sharp edges.
As the kids get a little bit older, you can even use this as a play space. Everything looks great. Now, where to put it all?
Where are my babies?
How's it going? Yeah, that doesn't work. That's better. It's a small room, but I need one wall clear for a mural. I figured that the mural was going to come here, and I had imagined that the trunk would grow out of the baseboard, and then it was going to fan out. Get your pens and paper ready. Have I got an idea for you? Start with vinyl adhesive lettering. Create the lettering on your computer and have it printed at a sign shop. You'll need a selection of acrylic paints and brushes. Add a palette knife, utility knife, pencils, scissors, household sponges, and some rags for cleaning up. What am I gonna do for the rest of the day with a big blue dot on my chest? Did I mention a smock? Oh, it's on the edge of my palette. Okay, wow.
I am very excited. Everyone's been sworn to secrecy, so I know nothing. So when I see them, it will be a complete surprise. I'm sure they will be fantastic. I just have to let it go because there's nothing I can do but eat and sleep.
Three babies, 2 rooms, 1 new mum. Design Inc. is giving Anne-Marie the nursery space she's always wanted. At least, we hope so.
I know nothing, so when I see them, it will be a complete surprise.
Because she's been ordered to bed rest.
So here we are for 7 more weeks, minimum. Could be longer.
We'll have these rooms finished well before that, so this new family of 5 can enjoy the long days and late nights in comfort.
You have to sort of let control go, which is a little scary. You're trusting a group of people with your baby's rooms, and nurseries are about mommies, they're not about babies.
You heard it here first, folks, an Anne-Marie exclusive. Time for Design Inc. to make Mama proud. Wow, that's a lot of bedding for all those babies. Since Anne-Marie couldn't be here, we're using the latest technology to show her what we've done in the nursery. Hi, Anne-Marie. I know you've got quite a few weeks to go before you're going to be bringing those babies home, but the good news is their rooms are ready.
Oh my goodness. It doesn't even look like my house.
This used to be a closet, and we took the doors off, as you can see, and we've created a change station. You requested 2 change stations, 1 in each room, and this one, we decided to opt for storage. We bought some house numbers, and we've labeled the drawers so you know what goes where. We know there's going to be a lot of story time in your future. So we've installed a little mini bookshelf down here, and then they can just snuggle into a chair with you.
I love that rocker.
The back is high enough that you can rest your head, and that means you can just doze off.
Fall asleep. That might not happen for another year or so.
Extra added bonus of these 3 little tuffets is that they're actually storage containers. Toys and everything can be cleaned up and just tossed in here. This is a condo-sized sofa. We did it with just a single seat cushion so that you can crash out if you need to. You can lie down. It's all covered in pre-washed cotton. So the best thing about this is it can be thrown in the washing machine, so it's always going to look as great as it does today.
And a clock, so we know that it's 3 a.m. when we're feeding them.
We've installed a shelf to support the microwave on top of the bar fridge.
They got everything in there.
This is the learning tree.
Look at Sarah and Tommy getting my kids ready for school.
We've got the alphabet, we've got the numbers, and just a really fun, easy way to bring some bright, bold color into the room.
It's the first thing you see when you walk in, and it makes you happy.
Do you want to see the other room? I think you do.
It is beautiful.
So here we are in Crib Central, and if black and white is the first thing that little babies see, they're gonna love this room. All 3 babies will be able to see each other through the cribs.
Yeah, and you can get at each of the babies, which is smart.
And we still have tons of floor space left over. We wanted to do a carpet that tied in with our signature color scheme. Kate found this amazing contemporary number. It's really soft wool. It'll be washable.
This is way better than what I would have done. Wow. Wow.
What was a kind of dull closet that was not very useful space has now become this giant nook. We've got hooks for easy storage, place to hang bath towels and such, and we've even installed a closet rod here. So if you have a few things that you want to hang, you can.
Yeah, the girls will need the big closet. This is great.
I even took some of the little pieces that were left over. That is clearly a dog who spends way more time at the salon than me. And I framed them up to create a whole collage of all the different little dog personalities. Puppy! You've got a space to bring these little cozy guys home to. Tell them to stay in there for as long as possible. But when they do, we really hope they'll enjoy their new room.
I am excited to get back home, put the babies in each of those cribs. I don't know how long they'll stay this nice, but I'm gonna keep them this nice for as long as I can.
Good luck trying. I think that with Annabelle, Elizabeth, and Maxim to take care of, you'll have your hands full.